We got Brandon here with his deck profile for spellbooks. I hate this deck, but he loves it, so. All right, here we go.
It's the world build. I think world is ridiculously powerful right now. I've played it in a few levels so far. I've won every one. Just because his ability to turn the game around so quickly is so good in so many decks that I've been playing against. Especially with Dolces, I found Dolce is really hard to deal with right now. With just their standard Hoot Cake, Messenger Gelato, Chateau play, it's just really strong, and I haven't found a lot of ways to deal with it. But World will just nuke it all away. They won't do anything back to their hands. I'll have a reset up hand with adding Bad Secrets and Master from my World play. I don't know, I think it's just a really superior card to play right now. I think it's a really strong contender for Nationals as well. Anyway, the deck count is 40. Got 2 worlds, so you don't dead draw them, or so that if you do dead draw one, you can still special summon it from the hand. Priestess, just 1. Just use a good card to drop if you're, instead of a 3rd world or something like that, choose a good card to drop from the hand. You can also drop her off a Temperance. She can do things that World can't, like Surgical Strikes with her Banish to pop, and it's a lot easier to cycle cards like Fate that way. Triple Spellbook Edition, obviously. And Triple Temperance. Grabbing worlds off the deck. Priestess if you have to, but usually World. Getting this card to the hand is really, really important for your standard plays, which is why right now I'm testing out a Stoic Prophecy. When you send to the graveyard by any means, you add mandatory effect, add a level 3 Prophecy monster from your deck to your hand. You can discard him with Phoenix Movement Blast or Identity Break, or special summon off of Tower, or you can just set them both in a Spellbook Edition. And once it's into the graveyard, you have a Temperance to your hand, and you can make your world plays after that. One of the main reasons I'm playing them, though, is I'm trying a Foolish Burial with him, because you can Foolish Burial Stoic, immediately get your Temperance, and then make your plays off of that. If you already have the Temperance on hand, you can also Foolish Burial your World and life back your World, or Foolish Burial your Priestess, so you can use Priestess that way. It's kind of a desperate move, but you can also Foolish a Temperance, just to use Temperance's effect to get World out of the deck, because a World on the field or in the graveyard is infinitely more useful. As long as it's there, you can eventually set up a life play to get it back. So anyway, this is just a really good way to get World out of the deck as fast as possible. Because once World's out of the deck, he's if you can get a World out of the deck, you can usually cycle that World over and over. Spellbooks are Triple Secrets. Double Crescent right now. I was playing 3 Crescent. I took out 1 Crescent and a 3rd Duality that I was playing for the Foolish and the Stoic, because I wanted to try to see how they went. Usually when I side out, I've been siding out my 3rd Crescent and my 3rd Duality, so I felt like they were the easiest cards to drop. Standard, 2 Master, 2 Tower, 2 Eternity, playing 1 Power, Fate. I'm playing 1 Wisdom right now. I think Wisdom could easily go into up to 2 with all the back row hate running around right now. I think it's really important to be able to get World's effect off, and I want to make sure he's protected against something like a Breakthrough Skill or a Bottomless, so I can make sure he gets his Destruction effect off. 1 life. I've almost considered playing 2 lives, but I just feel like that would do some really bad dead draws, so I've been holding off on that. And the rest of my spells are the Double Duality. Like I said, I was playing 3, so I dropped 1 for the Foolish Burial. And then a Book of Moon to set Spellbook Edition, make sure he gets his effect off, and to have a trap that can't be trapped under wiretapped. Trap cards are double Phoenix Movement Blast and double Identity Break, really important for getting World out of the hand. If he's in your hand, he's useless. If he's in your graveyard, you can life him, and he's amazing. So we want to make sure that there's always a discard outlet for World if he's in your hand. Also really good with Stoic, because the Stoic will replace itself with a Temperance automatically, and you can go for a Temperance World play right after the bat. So it's just really perpetuates the World plays. The choice of playing are Warning and Torrential Tribute. I'm also playing 1 Wiretap just to have more back row protection. Double Breakthrough Skill. I like Breakthrough Skill as effect foundation the most right now, just because it's really versatile. It hits things like Feldrain and things that, say, Finish Chain has a hard time getting around. And then Double Deep Prisons for fans. And that's the main deck. Extra deck as well, it always doesn't matter. Only cards that have ever really mattered.
Shining Elfin.
Dennis Phoenix and Shining Elf.
Yeah.
They're the only 2. And now, Down in Mystery. These 3 cards are the only cards that ever mattered. Other forms of spellbooks where I'm not playing World, where I'm playing more Priestesses. Dreadful Sack and Hierophant are really important, especially Hierophant because he can deal with because able to deal with back rows like Imperial Ironwall and stuff like that. But since I'm playing World, they're not really necessary. I'm playing them now, I guess, because I have so much extra deck space. You know, those are all that matter.
Yeah. That Dyson Sphere, you could have made it against me. It would have been powerful.
And then, like, essentially this extra deck is just this big clusterfuck of things that I might possibly someday make, like an Esteton and a 101. Herald Pure Light's another rank 2 that's I might potentially make at some point. Like you can use it to give like a Priestess to your hand. It's out of all of these, it's probably 4th most useful in compared to these because you'll actually potentially make it at some point. But even still, it's not
sounds pretty
useful.
Good.
And then some tempo. Say for some reason, if I can get 2 Temperances on the field to deal with an Ophion if it's messing with me. But it's not very likely. But there's plenty of extra dead space, so it doesn't matter. Playing a Formula Synchron since I'm siding in Effect Failure. Siding Synchron with my Effect Failure, a Stoic. Misper Colossalist is siding Effect Failure with Magician. And there's a bunch of random shit that I can potentially go into.
Alright. You going overside?
Huh? Yeah, I didn't know if it feels like this. Playing double DD Crow.
God, I hate that card.
Oh, God. That's really good. Basic spell side is Jowdin Spiritualist.
You mean Packy?
I was siding a Packy for a bit because I couldn't find my Jowdins. So that happens. But Jowdin's in here now, like he's supposed to be. I'm also siding Effect Failure now because I didn't think he was that good in this format right now, but people have been playing him against me, and this really hurt. And then I've been in a lot of situations where I really wanted an Effect Failure. Like it could have helped stop plays a lot better than the stuff I did have. And then it can't be wiretapped, so that's a big plus. I'm also playing Noble and Cross Out. It can hit Gyarados, and it can hit hands if you're willing to risk siding against them. Setting my triple MSTs. 2 debunks, hits hands, hits artifacts, hits everything. I love this card right now.
Oh, yeah.
And then 2 emptiness.
Pretty good. Any last comments?
As Londa's Mistake and Mind Crush stop being really popular side and main cards, I think this could be a really strong contender for Nationals.
All right.
Keep him out of the side of main, guys. Just keep him out.
Yeah.